Full copy of any recorded match is available to buy for scouting, training and analysis purposes. We also offer services to individual players who are looking to build a video portfolio. For more information, please contact us on Twitter or send an email to williams@wdsports.co.uk. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to WD Sports, episode 35 of the ESL Football Show.
Walthamstow are still in with an outside shot at the Essex Senior League title, aided by their run of 7 successive league victories, but they welcomed a Takeley side whose uneven recent form has seen them fall out of contention for promotion. The home side looked like the team in form from the get-go, giving their opponents an early warning when Dwayne James had a free header that was flashed just wide. The striker wouldn't have to wait long to make amends for his miss. Samurai Gebrai played a clever 1-2 with Kieran Bishop before picking out James in the box, the forward diverting his header past the static Ronnie Yates to give Walthamstow a deserved early lead. Wanted to get in on the score sheet, Bishop fired a difficult volley just wide before creating another chance of his own. Takeley's Nick Barrett hesitated in sending the ball upfield, allowing Bishop to race in and block the clearance, giving him a one-on-one with which he was able to steer the ball around Yates and double Walthamstow's lead. Takeley now had a mountain to climb at 2-0 down, largely of their own doing. At the other end, Walthamstow keeper James Bransgrave wasn't given much to do outside of punching clear across into the 6-yard box before Walthamstow went back on the attack. The home side would have a golden opportunity to add a third before the break, as Jake Folan was clumsily bundled down just inside the penalty area by Andre Humphrey. Dwayne James stepped up to take the spot kick, but his lacklustre strike was kept out relatively easily by Yates. Early in the second half, Takeley would win a free kick just on the edge of the box, but in trying to take it quickly the chance was squandered and Walthamstow were able to clear their lines. Walthamstow would go on to control the second half as they had the first, with many of their attacks flowing through winger Samurai Gebrai. He forced a good save from Yates after cutting aside following a mazy run, and seemed to have put it on a plate for Bishop to add the third with a well-placed through ball, only for the striker to be denied by Yates one-on-one.
what play? Set.
Good there, Sammy! Go, Soprano round! Yeah!
Wait, let's go, Wayne! Fucking superb!
Come on, you're in the fucking
Walthamstow peppered Yates' goal with the occasional long-range effort, but Takeley's defence tightened up to block any shots that came from within the 18-yard box. Their biggest threat remained Gebrai, whose pace and fancy footwork consistently left trails of Takeley defenders in his wake as he surged at goal. On the rare occasions Takeley did come forward, they failed to produce clear-cut chances before being tied in knots again by Gebrai at the other end. Appropriately, it was the young number 11 who secured the victory, taking a short free kick into the corner flag to salt away the clock and wrap up the win for Walthamstow. The 2-0 scoreline probably flattered the visitors, as it could have been much more were it for more clinical finishing, but Walthamstow would be pleased with the 3 points nonetheless. Sitting in third and only 4 points adrift of league leaders Hullbridge Sports, Walthamstow's hopes of winning the Essex Senior League remain very much alive. The top 2 teams in the Essex Senior League faced one another as second-place Stansted hosted league leaders Hullbridge Sports. As was to be expected, both sides entered the match in good form, having each won 4 of their last 5 league matches. With the season winding down to the closing stages, it promised to be a tantalising matchup with serious ramifications for the title race. Stansted had cause for complaint early on when James Pegram was tripped as he attempted to latch onto a long ball over the top. Dan Oka was shown a yellow card for the challenge, but Stansted players argued that it should have been a red as Oka was the last defender. Hullbridge responded by throwing players forward and producing a flurry of chances. Nathan Scarborough's cushion header was an easy save for Charlie Turner in the Stansted goal, before Emmanuel Okunja had his long-range effort deflected over the bar. Hullbridge kept the pressure on, Okunja claiming he was fouled after a snatched effort at goal. Stansted's Joe Clark joined Oka in the referee's book after a challenge on Scarborough that gave Hullbridge a free kick in a dangerous position. The set piece was cleared as far as the edge of the box, where the volleyed strike ricocheted through the crowd before being recovered on the line by Turner. If it wasn't for Turner, it was Stansted defenders making stops, Clark getting in the way of a Scarborough strike. Hullbridge had largely controlled the first half, but the game would see a major momentum swing on the stroke of half-time. Racing off his line to meet a long ball over the top, Lewis Green appeared to handle the ball outside of his penalty area to deny Pegram. After consulting his linesman, the referee sent Green off, forcing Hullbridge to bring on backup shot stopper George Marsh. Despite being a man down, Hullbridge continued to apply the pressure in the early stages of the second half. Turner collecting a Scarborough header before Gregory Frederick's looping header flew over Turner's head and drifted just wide of the far post. An already chippy game threatened to bubble over after Yemi Adelani was on the receiving end of an overzealous tackle, tensions reaching their high point as Hullbridge players rushed to their teammates' defence. The ensuing scuffle seemed to evolve no further than the standard pushing and shoving, yet the referee still saw fit to show a red card to Papa Asamoah, the Stansted defender whose foul had started it all.
What the fuck is he doing?
Come on, Hullbridge!
Hullbridge were not without blame, however. Scarborough was also shown a yellow for his role in proceedings. Stansted survived a couple of set pieces in the following minutes before finally starting to take control of the match.
Wide.
George Marsh hadn't had much to do in the Hullbridge goal since his abrupt introduction just before half-time, but he showed he was ready by punching Peakham's magnificent volley over the bar.
Get it in!
Come on!
Help him. Get in there!
Neither keeper was given much to do as the game entered its closing stages, a series of snatched-at half chances at either end, never threatening to make any changes to the scoreboard, as the game rode out to a 0-0 draw. A game with no goals, but not without incident, plenty of chances and 2 sending offs as the status quo is held at the top of the Essex Senior League. Hullbridge Sports maintaining their 2-point advantage over Stansted, who will now need other teams to do them some favours if they are to have a chance at lifting the title at season's end.
Thanks for watching another episode of the ESL Football Show. See you next week.
Turn up. Let's go.